What's going on is the Wolf, and we back with another segment of Straight to the Point. And today I find myself joined by the one and only, well, he a good friend of mine, so I'll call him Nas, but he most known as Esco. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Damn, I knew you for like 15 years now.
Yeah, something like that, since party days.
Yeah, so like shit, let's get into it. You know, tell us a bit about yourself for the people that don't know you.
Shit, I'm from the city. You know what I mean? I grew up uptown, Germantown, on the west side. I mean, you know where I'm rocking already, but you know, I've been just chilling. I used to do parties back in the day with chill, you know what I mean? But now I'm on some, I got 2 businesses, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to be an entrepreneur. I got a demo company, free show demo. Now I'm doing a sneaker thing, bro.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like the reason I even felt like it was important because like, you know, it's not very, when we grow up, we don't talk about becoming sneaker designers. Like we be sneaker heads, we buy Jordans, we buy Nikes. But like to actually know somebody that designed their own shoe, first of all, I just want to tell you that that's dope as shit.
I appreciate it,
and
bro.
It's different. So let me ask you this: did you ever see this for yourself as a kid? Like when I get older, I'm gonna design sneaks.
No, I never seen it. So how I even came about it, this like 6 years in the making, bro. I'm on my 3rd sneaker, but it's like 6 years in the making. So how it started was, it's a boy named John Geiger. He's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I seen him. He had this probably like, you know, he had his first sneaker. So somehow I seen him probably on Explore page or something. And I seen his sneaker, but I seen he was a regular bull. So I'm like, oh, you can make your own sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Because where we come from, don't nobody do no stuff like this. So you can't fathom it. So it seemed like it's way harder than it is. You know what I'm saying? So I seen my man. I mean, I seen the bull end up like with his own sneaker and shit, and that just made me, you know, put the idea in my mind.
It's crazy even to your point, like you said, like it sounded like something that's impossible to do. And once you get exposed to it, you know, you just got to start looking into it. So like, what was that research process like to get into this point?
So it took a long time because first, you know, we don't know nothing. So I don't know like how they get made. I got to find somebody to design it. I don't know what kind of sneaker I want. So first thing I started out with was I was looking on Alibaba. And you know, on Alibaba, they got sneakers that's already made. So what I did was, you know, I had Dev just throw a logo on there. It was like one of these sneakers already made and I was gonna put the logo on there. And this is like the first sneaker ever, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was a track sneakers, you know, I just always, you know, we grew up, we wearing track sneakers. So like, I mean, like the Nike, what's the name of that sneaker? I don't know, but like the Air Max? Yeah, Air Max, like an Air Max sneaker. So I wanted to do a track sneakers, I always loved track sneakers. So I just threw an F on there. So that was how I first started out, you know what I'm saying? But it just took, I had to go through so many progressions from there because, you know, I'm like, no, anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something different. So the first thing I did was I came up with the name, you know what I'm saying? I went with Fenom because, you know, I look at a Phenom like LeBron. When I think about a Phenom, I think about LeBron. Yeah, it's like a Phenom, but a Phenom at its definition is just a person, you know what I'm saying, that's, it's basically a person that's, like by his peers, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that his peers look up to. So when we think about a Phenom, we look at it like, you know, somebody, Mike Tyson, somebody that's a mega star, but you a Phenom, you know what I'm saying? Because just because people look up to what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? So just for me making a sneaker, make me a Phenom. The person, you know, a mail carrier is a Phenom because the people that on their route, they like them, you know, they give them gifts and stuff. So everybody's a Phenom, so that's why I like, you know, that name.
No, that makes sense. So you said you started off with a track sneaker, but I see here we got a canvas sneaker. You know what I mean? So what made you deviate from the track? But you know why I want to make a canvas?
I think what I wanted to go with from the rip was just a sneaker that everybody wear. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't like track sneakers. Your grandma might not want a track sneaker. You know what I'm saying? I want a sneaker that everybody could like. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going with this.
No, that makes sense. And then another thing, like I seen, like you said, this is your 3rd colorway with these. So original you had like, it was like brown, tan, orange, and then like blue and gray. So like describe that process of picking your colors. Because for me, color coordinating, if it don't match, it don't make sense. So you take 3 different colors and bring them together. So what's that process?
All right, so what happened with my first sneaker was the baby blue one and the gray. All that happened was that was just me. When I was growing up, when I was a kid, baby blue was my favorite color. And then now, like, I don't got it on today, but like, I started getting older, gray was my favorite color to wear. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's a neutral color. So I just mixed my 2 favorite colors and made my sneaker because it was, you know, it was my first sneaker. I wanted to be me. I wanted to be me. You know what I'm saying? The orange and brown one came from, it was supposed to be a fall color. So I had seen, I don't know where I seen that on the internet somewhere. I seen a picture. It was like fall leaves and like, you know, it was a fall picture. The leaves come off the trees and, you know, in the fall, the leaves turn different colors. So I had that picture. I sent it to Dev and like just make me a colorway that you know what I'm saying that matched with the picture. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got that color. It was brown and orange, you know, fall colors.
So what I was gonna say is because like we can't just act like everything been peaches and cream in this process. You ain't just get here. So like, what's some of the things that you had to overcome on this journey of designing your sneakers?
So from the beginning, you know, when you're doing something like this, you got to deal with a manufacturer. Anybody that ever sell clothes, anything, you know, lipstick, anything where you getting in bulk that you got to get from a manufacturer, you know the problems that come with that. So just like each sneaker is taking me 4 months to make. So it's the process of, because you know you got to go through the process of you designing it, and then you go through the sample process, and you got to approve the sample what you like, and then you got to go through getting it made from the bulk order. So it's taking 2 months of time for both of those, and it's a 4-month process. Just like that, and then just stuff about like, you know, they never come when they're supposed to. My first sneaker, I had a date. I did a pop-up shop at the lab on South Street.
I remember that.
So my first sneaker, I had to push my date back. I had it on like a Friday. Everybody was about to come and everything, but my sneakers didn't come. They got held up at customs, so I couldn't get them. So I had to push back to Wednesday. It was still a nice turnout. It just wasn't what it was going to be.
Because of the anticipation was there.
Because you know it took a little bit of the air out of the booth. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know, you got to deal with that process. And then as far as my new sneakers, you know, I'm getting them shipped from China. So when I get them shipped, you know, they going through customs, they get flew, they on the boat. So just in that, you know how much they throwing your stuff around. So I had one box that came and it was wet. One of the boxes was wet. So like a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole box of sneakers was destroyed. For So imagine that. And then you go back and forth with the manufacturers, they barely speak English. And they're not trying to give me my money back. So it's like, you know, we hustlers. So we just gotta go with it. You know what I'm saying? Go with it.
So it ain't no. I guess that's a side question. Really, I would expect that type of shipment to be insured by the carrier.
You would think so, because I know one thing. If I'm going to the post office, right, or I'm going to UPS or anybody, and when I'm shipping out orders to my customers, I get insured. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was telling them. But you know, I'm just they wasn't. They, you know, they just don't want to go through all that. So it's like I just got to deal with what I got to deal with.
So I guess like, all right, boom, let's straight to the point, and I wanna we arrive at Nas, Esco, the CEO, but like, you know, let's just briefly, let's just talk about like your upbringing, like, you know what I mean? Like growing up in the city, growing up in Germantown, you know what I'm saying? Like, right, what was that like?
Like, you know, it's like, you know, everybody live in the city. So it's like, you know what it is. And we coming from the hood. So we around all the negative shit. You know, we used to get into the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're around all that. So it's like, but I always knew, like the longest job I ever had in my life was a month. I always knew I wasn't gonna work for nobody, so I had to make it work somehow. You know what I'm saying? And we used to do it the other way before. So now I'm just trying. Like, you know, a couple of years ago, I decided to grow up and, you know, take another path. So I'm just, you know, like I said, I got the demo business, but sneakers is like a passion for me. Like, you know, that's more like a make money, but this is like a passion.
Cause you like you in the fashion.
Like always like to get dressed. You know, when we used to do parties back in the day, we couldn't wait to go get dressed. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't want to go to the party so we could show off our outfit. You know what I'm saying? So I got all types of sneakers. So it's like, what else would I want to do but this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that I really hold close to my heart, something I care about.
So who would you say some of your fashion influences are?
See, I don't know, cause you know, like growing up, I really do my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so I see you got on Lavello. I know y'all. Got
right. No, Lavello, and I tell you one thing, a story. She definitely helped me like with this process, because like just seeing somebody like that, and I know where she come from, and just being able to take it to the way she took to. She is a self-made millionaire off of this. So it's like, like why wouldn't I want to do something like this? You know what I'm saying? So like even when I first, like when I was telling you about that sneaker that I had it was a track sneaker, and I just put my logo on. I used to be showing her, like I went through the motions with her. She was like, you know what I mean, helping me with manufacturers.
She always advising you.
She always lended a hand with me, and just being, you know what I'm saying, close to her and seeing her shit, you know what I'm saying, up front.
It gave you that experience,
give me
exposure to be able to know. So speaking away from your influences, do you think that you know, changing your direction has influenced any of the young boys or the people around you to do the same thing?
I think it show them, like even just being an entrepreneur, period, show them that it's another route you can go, especially once you really start making money off of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can do this and you don't got to worry about nobody coming and knock your door down. You know what I'm saying? So like all the young boys from my neighborhood, they all, you know what I'm saying, support me and all that. So like a lot of people that you wouldn't even know, like it's like, to me, like the sneaker, I don't see it as big, because you know when you in it, you don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people coming up to me and just like,
this is big though. It's like you said, you in it. So like, remember, even when I first reached out, I'm like, I had never, you was the first person I seen with his own sneaker. Now, since then I seen other people start developing sneakers, but for me, I was like, yo, to know somebody that designed their own sneaker, I'm like, nah, like that's epic because again, that introduces another avenue. I would have never thought about making my own sneak. Now we didn't got on calls about collabing and shit, but the idea came from me saying, I'm like, damn, I wonder if I could promote his or be like an ambassador or collaborator because I see you doing it. But another thing I was gonna say, just even speaking back to the sneaker business is, what's the big picture for you?
So the big picture, you know, I'm trying to be like Nike and Adidas and everybody else. You know, you gotta climb up that ladder, but I want to be a household name. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing it just to, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to, you know, you got to get your city first, but I'm trying to go to the world. You know 100%. What I'm saying?
So I was gonna ask, design wise, do you keep this look or do this become like your Jordan 1? All right. Then you move away from it?
Like, all right, so basically, you know, I'm working with what I got. So for sure. This is somebody else's silhouette, and you know, I'm just putting my own flavor to it. But I'm trying to make my own silhouette. You know what I'm saying? It's just that it's a little lengthier process because you gotta go back and forth with materials. You gotta find out actual manufacturer that can actually do it. But so my goal is, like I told you, that track sneaker, I want to make my own real track sneaker, not nobody else's. I want to make my own thing. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. But right now, I'm just working with what I got.
So what's the biggest misconception as a sneaker designer for somebody that might be thinking after watching this video, I'm about to just go start me a sneaker company tomorrow? Not that they shouldn't. I just want to know.
Only the thing I would say is the resources, and then it's the money, it's the capital. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna take some money. You know what I'm saying? You might
can't just come into it thinking like I'm just going.
You might need like 10,000 just to start. You know what I'm saying? Got you. So that's what I would say. Probably just the capital part. Plus the fact that you also gotta find a manufacturer that fits you. You know what I'm saying? Because
everybody always say that about
I done went through probably like 10 different manufacturers just talking to and stuff like that. And you might want to go with samples because everybody do stuff differently.
That makes sense.
The best thing about my manufacturer is when I first started with them, they got way better materials than when I first started. Like my first sample, as soon as after I got my first sample, they got different materials.
Got you.
So they got all the good materials, all the good leathers and all that.
So you saying like it was like once you got the first Jones, it was like all right, these Jones are, but ever since then it got better. Or you saying they went down in their material?
No, it got better. Right after the first one, if I could show you my first actual sample, the materials is way different. Like the shape and everything was better.
Jones, first of all, I appreciated these ones is mine in case any of you thinking about taking it, but it's not. But what I like about it for one is I got the other pair, they're comfortable. And I found myself, it felt like the top, like when you put your foot in them, they're so comfortable, you don't feel like you're wearing a hard bottom shoe. But the hard bottom is what makes it like I can wear these all day because if I'm stepping on concrete rocks and it's not going, it ain't like a soft bottom sneaker like a Converse or something. It's like you can't bend this.
Everyday use sneaker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was going for.
No, but I think that for one man, like again, to just give you your flowers because I know where you come from. I grew up with you. We did do parties together. We did other stuff together. It's like seeing your growth into this entrepreneur space from, because you could have stayed very much in the other lane and kept making money that way. And I just want to commend you for being an example because the people today that meet you today won't understand who you was 10 years ago. All of the risks we had to take. So it's like to see you do this, I'm rooting for you. And I told you on the phone, like if there's any way I can help you get the brand out there, I want to make sure I'm doing that because again, bro, this is innovative, it's different, and you might have sparked a whole wave of people that got inspired. And you might, from this interview alone, somebody might be like, yo, you know what, I want to start my own sneaker too. And that'd be because they seen what you did. So that's what true pioneers do. And I just want to make sure I pay it forward. Do you got anything else that you want to say before we send them home and give them your gram and all of that?
I would just say, everybody support me, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my hard work into this. I appreciate everybody that support me, even if you just post me.
No. 5 people you want to get these sneakers to. They might see this.
5 people I want to get the sneakers
Sorry, y'all, I got to do
Lil Baby.
Baby.
Shoot, I might as well shoot for the moon, right? Hove, Beyonce. Who else? I'm trying to think as far as they throw it on, man.
We need some German.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I can't really think of nobody else really that throw it on. I'm trying to think. I can't really think of nobody that throw it on.
They say Future.
Yeah, well, Future. Shoot, anybody that got some, you know what I'm saying, got some popularity, you could take them. Because, you know, the more people that you get them to, the more people see them. You know what I'm saying? I don't need they following. So
I had to ask you that, man.
I want anybody to get them that want them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. If you want them and you like them, that's how I want you to wear them. You're just the same as Future to me. You know
so y'all watching this, man, y'all know what the goal is. Shoot, share this. Help them get it out to the people you're trying to get it to, man. This is black wealth in the making right here. You know what I mean? This is us being able to spread the wealth amongst the community in a different way. We go stand in line for the Louis Vuittons and the different shoes. Even for Yeezy being, he's a black designer as well. But regardless, then we can see you become at that level as well. So
coming from where you come from, you know what I'm saying? Same environment.
You know what I mean?
Well, no, I appreciate you both for letting me on here. You know what I'm saying? You got this platform, you showing love to everybody that's creating, you know, in the city, putting everybody on. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you having me up here, bro.
And give me your gram. Let them know where they can find you. Let them know. Make sure you give them the site for the sneakers so they know.
So the Instagram for my sneaker page is Fenom Sneaker Co. That's Fenom, Fenom Sneaker Co. And then the website, the same thing, phenomsneakerco.com. And then if you want to follow me on my personal Instagram, it's Esco, ESCO_WS.
Yeah, man. And y'all heard it here first, man. We tapping out straight to the point with Nas, a.k.a. Esco.
Appreciate you, bro.
The owner and CEO of Fenom Sneaker Co. Make sure y'all go get this, man. These Jones is hot, man. We out, man. Wolf has spoken.